the part about this job that's most interesting for me is if you find that true platform, that true insight, and you find a way to express it that feels sort of culturally relevant, socially significant, but most of all true. I think our job is really about truth. It's not about puffery. It's about truth and finding that true emotional space where you can get somebody to think about that product or service and get them to have a feeling about it. I feel like the part for me that's most interesting is how do you inspire desire for this thing over all other things that are out there. I mean, we have to be honest. Pick anything, cars. There's a lot of great cars out there. There are a lot of great price points. So what are you really selling? Brakes, airbags, style subjective. You need to find out, why that company exists to begin with, and figure out a way to connect that spiritual idea to the hearts of the consumers, And I feel if you can create that bond, then you're really halfway there. Then, of course, the executions can change and evolve, and as brands and as different models come out, the brand remains the same. The brand values remain constant, but the ways you can express them, depending on the culture you're in, the time that you're living in, there's lots of different ways to tell that. But that sort of essence, getting to the essence of things and then figuring out, well, what's the best way to express that? I mean, I think that's really all we do. I mean, I think that's creativity.
One thing that we've found really important is to have side projects that are outside of advertising.
Yes.
It helps you. We've written a screenplay.
Yes, and we've done a podcast.
We've launched a podcast, Lost Takes Balls.
Yes. So when we do stuff like that, it just becomes one of those things where you can kind of come back to work, and work is so much. It's like a fresh perspective.